But Foyth, right? He's getting confused as much as I am because they're both green and the pitch is green. Everybody's green and Vegman does not get past Gunn, who's in orange. So Angus Gunn is the only man that stands out at this moment in time. What's going on, guys? My name is Adam. I am a Super Swan. And welcome to Club 4, Episode 9 of the FM19 Brexit Manager, where Brexit means Brexit. We are looking very comfortable at the top of the league, my friends. We are, 8 points clear? 8 points clear of Borussia Dortmund. They do have a game in hand, and even if they win their game in hand, we would be 5 points clear at the top. And even if you look as far back as 4th place, we are 10 points clear of Bayern Munich in 4th place. Is it time to say we're in a title challenge now? I'm not too sure. Maybe after the end of this episode, we might find out. But if I look at the schedule since you were last with us, we won every game. We have turned in some amazing performances. I think even at the end of the last episode, after the Frankfurt and Mönchengladbach games, I could sense that we were going into a good run of form, and we certainly did do that. We did beat Bayer Leverkusen 2-1 before the winter break. Fabio Gruber from the left-hand side grabbed us the 2 goals we needed in the second half. They did go down to 10 men, so that kind of helped out there. 2-0 win against Napoli and friendly. We don't really care about that, but Elmbach and Cooper Miners grabbed the goal there. A very hard-fought 3-2 win away from home against Bayern Munich. The Doc getting 3 goals. He scored a hat-trick. Since we've rechristened him, he has been in the goals for fun, and he definitely helped us out with a win over Bayern Munich. We hammered Hannover 96 5-1. They were bottom of the league. Elmbach scored 2. Foyth scored from a corner. Ojeda and Cooper Miners helping us out as well. And again, a very hard-fought 2-1 victory away from home against Freiburg. Mohamed Ali and the Doc grabbing the goals there. So it's been all smooth sailing. It's all been a sea of green. And Augsburg are going to be our toughest challenge for a while since the Bayern Munich game. But we are at home. And the team for that is as follows. Well, actually, before I go through the team, I will show you some transfer activity. Now, I haven't brought anybody in because I have been confident in the squad, but we have let a few people go. So Carnayan, which we didn't really see, he kind of left before the winter break, so he was a centre-back. We didn't really see him play. So our 2 youngsters who can play midfield and advanced playmaker attacking midfield, we've let go on loan, Karoglu and Spagis. Karoglu's gone to Schalke, Spagis has gone to Everton. They weren't really getting into the team, so I've loaned them out because I feel they do have a place in my squad, but they're just not going to get there this season. Christian Riviera, midfielder, did go for 13.25 mil, or 13.25 mil, to Galatasaray. Again, he wasn't really getting into the team since sort of Ojeda turned into a deep line playmaker, so we jumped the chance to sell him. Henrique Carriero, the left back who kind of lost his place since Borgio's come into the team. Again, he didn't really feature. He was a good player, but Red Bull offered me £28 million for him, so I certainly bit at the chance to get £28 million in the coffers. And Moussa Diaby, the winger, has gone out on loan to Sevilla, and it is a permanent deal of £20 million should they want to, so we could get some more money to prepare for next season. So a lot of outs. And we've had a few injuries as well, so looking at the team, it's not a very big squad, and we're especially lacking in the centre midfield. If I show you the unavailable players, we've got Diaz who's suspended, so he's not going to be in the game. Pavlak has also picked up an injury, and he's going to be out for 12 days. So really, it's only Ojeda and Cooper Miners can really play midfield in today's game. But we've got Gunn in goal, Damjanovic, Foyth, Verhoeven and Borgio at the back. We've got Cooper Miners and Ojeda as they are our only options in the middle. Ali, Arsene Seegers and the Doc, who is in form. He's been bucking a lot of prescriptions for goals, and hopefully we're going to see some today. So we do have Augsburg at home, and they're going to be a tough test for us, because like I say, we've broken away from the pack a bit, so I'm hoping we can try and sort of keep our good run going and get the win over them as well. We haven't lost for a long time, and I feel we could have the camera case and they could come back and win. But Augsburg are in second place with a draw, so they are very much a surprise package as much as we are. But who is the more surprisier of the two teams? 15 minutes in, corner from us. It's a penalty. Well, it wasn't a corner, it was a free kick. And I've noticed that both teams are playing in green. So we're the dark green white shorts and they're the dark green white socks. So the Doc can score from the spot. And he smashes it in the goal, and we have taken an early lead. The Doctor, he is seeing patience, and our Augs are going to be the latest patients in the Doc's run of form. And he smashes it in the top corner for 1-0. Smooth sailing at the start, but can we keep up the momentum? It's a free kick from Burnich, though. Off the wall, Geldick with a shot, but Angus Gunn holds on to the ball. Is that the highlight, or is there more to come? Foyth pumps it upfield. I'm getting confused. I don't know who's on the ball, who isn't. But Ali beats his man. Can he find the Doc? He can! It's 2-0! And the Doctor... he has been on sensational form this season. If we do manage to surprisingly win the league, the Doc has been the main man. Well, I mean, Elmbach was a very good striker, but the Doc is at another level. And Muhammad Ali squeezes it for the Doc. It's a low drive in the corner, and 18 minutes in, we are 2-0 up. 40 minutes in, corner from Cooper Miners. It comes off the top of the crossbar, unlucky from Muhammad Ali. Come up to half time, it's 2-0. We've only had the 2 shots on target, but that is all we need to take the lead in this game. I'm going to give a calm. I'm very happy with the way things are going. Looking at it though, Seegers isn't having the best of games out there, so I think I might bring on Gruber for him. So it's a like-for-like swap on the left-hand side, and Gruber has been playing well over the last few games, but we are 2-0 up against Augsburg. Hopefully we can see this out for all 3 points. Demanovic, 55 minutes, it's a throw-in, he does lose it. But Foyth, right, he's getting confused as much as I am, because they're both green, and the pitch is green, everybody's green, and Wegman does not get past Gunn, who's in orange, so Angus Gunn is the only man that stands out at this moment in time. I mean, I can see the front of their shirts are white, but all I'm seeing is just like an absolute bunch of green here. I mean, if you're colourblind, I feel really sorry for you right now, because I can't tell the difference myself, let alone anybody else. 69 minutes in, we're going to make some substitutions. Ars is going to come off. So this is the problem we have, is that we haven't really got anyone to bring him on for. We'll move O'Hader up to advanced playmaker. Can anybody play midfield? I mean, Sabitzer can, but he's kind of injured right now. Sabitzer, you're going to have to do me a job, do me a solid there and kind of stay on the pitch, please. That would be great. Not that I'm running the risk of injuries or anything, but we are very, very short on midfielders right now. But it is a goal kick from Nubel, the man we had at Fortuna Dusseldorf, so he's moved on to Augsburg. He started the move off. Wegman squares it. They hit the post. Oh, Augsburg came very close there for pulling a goal back. 79 minutes, 10 minutes to go. And as long as nothing goes drastically wrong, I think we will see this for 3 points. Sabitzer finds the Doc. Runs on, can he find anybody? Finds Ali to his left. Lovely ball to find Sabitzer from Muhammad Ali. Oh, unlucky from Sabitzer. He is injured, so I'll kind of give him that. He's not going to be at his peak condition and peak of his powers. But Sabitzer finds the Doc in the box. He's looking for a hat-trick, and I'd love to see him get one. 90 minutes. We've only got 3 minutes of injury time to go. 2-0 up. Are Augsburg going to cause some last-minute shocks? Not with a shot like that, they're not. So we just need to hopefully keep on top of the ball, don't make any mistakes, and we will go 10 points clear at the top of the league. Although Dortmund haven't played, they've got 2 games in hand, which I only found out today. Dortmund won the Champions League last season, so they did the treble. They won the league, the FA Cup or the German Cup, and the Champions League. They did the ultimate treble last season. We lost to them in the cup final for the German Cup. So Dortmund are a bit of a force at the moment, but Gruber finds Ali in loads of space, and he seals it for 3-0. And this is the type of performances we have been putting in. Do I say the words? Oh, hit the mic. Do I say the words that we are now going for the title? Or do I not jinx it and just say we want Champions League? We are 10 points clear at the top of the league. I will let you all be the judge of that one. You can put in the comments if you think we're going to be going for the title. I don't want to say the words, because as soon as I say the words we go for the title, the team will collapse on me, and then we'll probably finish in 4th place and outside of the Champions League places. But we only got 30 seconds this game. Well, in fact, we're well into injury time. I just want to keep a clean sheet now. That would be great. A clean sheet would be fantastic. Don't concede late on. That'll do me. And there is the final whistle. 10 points clear at the top of the league. I'm going to give a passionate, very happy with the result. This could be the season. This could be the breakout season for us as far as winning a very... I know we've obviously won the Finnish league. Didn't win the Austrian league because Red Bull Salzburg dominated. We've won the Bundesliga too, but the Bundesliga would be the biggest title we have sealed in the Brexit Manager save. But we have superior finishing in a 3-0 win. I don't know who Manuel Baum is. Oh, he's keen to move on. Right, so I thought he said, Baum looking to move on. It's like, why? What? I've never heard of this player. Who's he moving on to? But Muhammad Ali set for another pay increase. He can have it. He can absolutely have it. He's got a goal and an assist today. I'm going to tell him I'm happy with his chances created. And the league table shows with what? 12 games to go? And we are 10 points clear. Don't get me wrong, Dortmund can win both their games and they'll go on to 49 points. So we'll only be 5 points clear of them. But we are in a very strong position. We are 12 points clear of 4th place. And we always said we want the Champions League football. And we have put ourselves in a great position for being just that. But we're going to forget about the league for a second, because we're going to focus on the German Cup. And we have a very tough tie away from home against Bayern Munich. Not too many changes for the Bayern Munich game away from home. Back four's the same. Damjanovic, Foyth, Verhoeven and Boggio. Ojeda and Diaz is going to be the midfield, so Diaz is back from suspension. Gruber on the left-hand side, and everything else is pretty much the same. Normally I would go defensive for away from home against Bayern Munich, but with the form we've been in, and the form of the Dock, and Ars as well, I don't want to change things too much. So I'm going to give it all we've got. I'm going to keep the same formations, keep things the same. If we lose and we're out of the German Cup, well, so be it. But I think we could do Bayern Munich. We've already done them once before, and I think we can do them again. So I'm going to say carry on where you finished from the last match. So no league game, it is just a cup game, but we've already beaten Bayern Munich away from home within the last few weeks. So we just need a repeat performance, and we can make the German Cup quarter-finals. 7 minutes in, Boggio's going to start it off, but it gets out to Diaz, the Mazzella. Plays it inside to Ojeda. Long ball, but it's intercepted. Very ambitious from Ojeda. It could come back to bite us. Kroy's on the ball. Tries to cross it through. Oh, it's a good tackle. But Dominic Fischer grabs the goal and Bayern Munich are 1-0 up. Not the best of starts. And I'm going to blame Ojeda for a very ambitious ball. Kroy's gets into the box. He's going to one that's going to square it for Grosjean. It was a good slide, but Fischer was just there to mop it up. And we are 1-0 down in the German Cup. We need to try and find something back pretty soon. 15 minutes, Boggio with another throw in. Diaz outside the area. Loads of room. Oh, I thought he was going to put it in the top bins. But he doesn't get the shot on target. And it's a throw in 18 minutes in. Oh, I'm getting bad vibes from this. I'm not feeling it. Over the last couple of weeks, we've been started off very well, but I don't know. I mean, Bayern Munich are always going to be a strong team. Don't let their league position fool you. They are a very strong team. But we try and find the Dock. Ars gives the ball away. Chase a long ball to Guedes. Can we close him down? Oh, it's a good block. But he's going to get there again. It's 2-0. And we are 2-0 down within 18 minutes. I mean, don't get me wrong. They've both been very fortunate goals. But Damjanovic did do well here. He does get the slide in, but he's just so unlucky. He loses the ball out. Boggio, I think that is. And it is 2-0 down. It's going to be our first loss for a while from the looks of things. It's been all Bayern Munich. But we do get the cross in. Oh, Lee's at the back post, and we do get one back. 2-1. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. And Muhammad Ali does get himself a goal. All of these start from throw-ins. But Boggio, Diaz, the lovely cross. Ali at the back post. We are back in this game at 2-1. 20 minutes in, it's all kicking off. 38 minutes in, another throw-in. I swear all highlights just start from throw-ins. Or like corners or free kicks. But Guedes, he's the one that's causing the problems on that right-hand side. But Grosjean back to Guedes again. Damjanovic. Gotta close. Oh, get in there, Damjanovic. I thought it was going to be a repeat of their second goal where he gets the slide in but just doesn't win the ball. But the Doc's on the ball. We need you to turn up the Doc. We need you to start booking appointments. Ball to Ali, the goal scorer. Crosses it for Doc. Oh, penalty! That is a penalty. And the Doc is going to be the man to take it. He's already scored one penalty in today's episode. I believe it's today's episode. I'm getting them confused. But the Doc puts it away. And it's 2-2. We are not out of this game yet. And the doctor is trying to book Bayern Munich in for appointments. They don't want it. They think they're fine. But the doc will see you now. And he does put the penalty away for 2-2. We are back in the game. And we are coming up to half time. So a bit of a hectic first half of the game. Bayern Munich started off very well, but we've pulled back very well as well. So I'm going to say I'm pleased the way things are going. So as far as tactics go, I think I might make a slight tweak because Boggio's on a 6.4. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to go a little bit more direct, a little bit slightly higher tempo. We're going to distribute to playmaker from the goalkeeper. So we're going to go a little bit more direct as opposed to the short passing as we are away from home. See if we can try and find that winning goal. 48 minutes just after the half-time whistle. Guedes with loads of room. Boggio cuts it out. And Gunn is going to start from the back. Come on, boys. Play a little bit more direct. Ojeda to Ars. What's he going to do? The assist king. Although he hasn't had many assists recently. But the Doc. Long ball to Gruber. It's a bit too ambitious from the doctor there. Took on a bit more than he could chew. But Chiesa runs at his man. Damjanovic tries to clear. Guedes, I'd say, he's had the better of Damjanovic in today's game. Tolisso to Fischer. He's the goal scorer of the first goal. They're keeping it short, Bayern. They're just looking for their options and nobody's really closing anyone down. And Chiesa with a long shot. It was a bit of a weak shot, I'd say. They do get another goal. But I could tell from the build-up something was going to happen. But Chiesa and Guedes are the two men we need to close down. And he just finds the corner. And I think I'm going to change something up. I don't normally change things up this quickly. But I'm going to bring Damjanovic back to a wing-back on support. Because I feel as if we're being done on that right-hand side. So I'm going to pull him back a little bit. Because he's on a 6.4. He's not having the best of games. I'm going to see if that makes a difference. Try and quit Guedes out with this game. 66 minutes, and I just noticed our whole defence is playing quite poorly. Damjanovic, Foyth, Verhoeven, and Boggio are not having the best of ratings out there. But we can only make one. Well, we've got Rui Fernandez, which I think I'm going to bring on for Damjanovic because he's had a bit of a torrid time out there. As far as our attacking options go, Gruber's on a 6.6. He's on a booking as well, so we'll bring Seegers on for him. So double swap. Just to see if that's going to, a fresh approach on the game. And plus they're both booked as well. So we'll see if that does make any sort of difference. Fernandez with a throw. 69 minutes just after the change had been made. Seegers is there. Oh, he was just a whisker over the bar. Corner from Chiesa. 79 minutes. I've just shouted get creative. But to be honest with you, it looks like Bayern are more likely to score. And Kun makes the save. Oh, come on. We've conceded two of the exact same goals where they have a shot. Well, in fact, right, all of their goals, or most of them, have come from, okay, so the first goal that went in, I can't even remember anymore, there's so many goals, but Gunn makes the save, Guedes has it in. You had the one where Guedes beat Damjanovic after he crossed it. You had the one where, I can't remember anymore. My head's gone to pieces, we're 4-2 down, and I don't think we're going to be reaching the next round of the German Cup. But we've just been very unlucky the two wingers have run our fullbacks ragged today. I know we're away from home and it is Bayern Munich, but Boggio didn't have the best of games. He was on a 6.2, but see, this we should. Like I say, I can't fault any of your performances because really it's just one of those days. So we are out of the German Cup against Bayern Munich, but that's okay. Okay, we'll let them have the cup because we're going to focus on the league. And if we manage to somehow win the league, then we got less games to worry about. But Diego Simeone, happy with the win. The board are disappointed we got knocked out, but they understand we had a difficult draw, so they're not going to hold that against us too much. But if I look at the competitions, that is going to confirm that we are knocked out in the German Cup third round. We reached the final last year, but this year, unfortunately, it just was not to be, and we are knocked out in the third round. But as I said, that means we can focus on the league. So what we'll do is our first loss since the Borussia Dortmund game where they scored the 98th minute. So we've had a good run, so it's been coming. So I think what we'll do, we'll come back for the second leg against Nice and the Schalke game as well. So not many games you're going to miss out on. Only 2 Bundesliga games, one against Nuremberg and one against Kaiserslautern. And you will miss the home leg of the Europa League knockout round. So fingers crossed, we can do the damage in the first leg. And then we can come back next episode and I can say to you, yeah, we won 5-0 and, we're just going to see this out for the win. So we will come back for the second leg against Nice. So, good news, bad news situation. The good news is we are, Borussia Dortmund did win their game in hand. So they are 8 points back off us. And with a win, they could put it back to 5. But we are top of the league. Bad news, we crashed out of the German Cup. But we will come back next time for some Europa League goodness as we resume our task. Try and get as far as we can in the Europa League. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2019 content. We upload the FM19 Brexit Manager every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM GMT. And I will see you next time as we resume our Europa League campaign against Nice and a league game against Schalke. Thank you very much for watching.